Benjamin Jenner is 8 years old and has autism. For his parents, Colin and Simone, managing simple tasks with him has been a struggle.
And then we'll go to the park, okay?
That is, until Harvey came into their lives.
Okay, dude.
And this one?
Before we had Harvey, we couldn't go out anywhere as a family at all. We couldn't take Benjamin out anywhere because he would run away.
You ready to go? Harvey, let's walk.
Let's go.
Straight on.
Harvey is not only Benjamin's best buddy, he's settled him in a way his parents couldn't, bringing harmony back into the family.
It enables us to take him out into the community, to go and do things that otherwise you take for granted, just going to the supermarket, going to the shops, going and getting a haircut. Who's that? No, it's not. Who's that?
Hey guys, how are you?
Steady, please. How you going?
High five. How you doing, Benjamin?
Steady, please.
Hi.
Dogs like Harvey are the brainchild of former guide dog trainer Katie Hunter, who saw a need for specially trained dogs to help children with autism.
Well, Harvey looks in great condition.
Some of our dogs are trained to anchor a child, so a child who's in flight mode or scared out and about away from the house. If they're going to run away or be in danger, our dogs will lay down and anchor them.
So as soon as Benjamin tries to run, Harvey anchors himself by laying down to the ground, and Benjamin physically cannot run away.
Each of the dogs are tailor-trained to suit the needs of every child, and no task is too hard.
Some of our dogs can pull the covers off their kids to get them out of bed in the morning for school, when obviously if mum did it, there'd be a bit of a problem. Some of our dogs will help children brush their teeth, get their hair brushed. All those daily things are a little bit challenging for a lot of families with kids with disabilities. So the sky's the limit, and the imagination is the best part of the job in what we can teach a dog to do.
Let's go up this aisle here. It's quite amazing what he's done for our son. Did you want some other fruit? Teachers at his school had asked us what had changed at home because they'd noticed significant reductions in his anxiety, to the point where previously he would spend most of the session pacing the back of the room, and they had trouble getting him to focus on a task. Once Harvey was living with us, they found that he would sit at the table and complete tasks and do schoolwork with very little prompting or intervention from them.
Before Erwin joined our family, life was quite stressful. Oliver had a lot of anxiety, was having trouble sleeping. He would have meltdowns, and he really struggled on a day-to-day basis.
Erwin, come on.
At the age of 4.5, Ollie was diagnosed with autism.
Oliver and George.
But that was before Erwin.
Oliver said sorry, and so did George.
So once Erwin arrived with our family, Oliver straight away responded really well. He slept through for the first night once Erwin had joined us. And then after that, his anxiety levels day on day just continued to decrease, to the point where he really doesn't seem to have too many troubles at all anymore.
In just 3 years, Ollie's gone from an anxious toddler with no communication
Good boy!
to a happy, confident child.
Oh, there it is. Evan.
When I first met him, he wouldn't look at me, he wouldn't talk to me during our interview process. He kind of just stayed on the peripheral side watching what happened, and I could see that he really wanted to, but there was just something holding him back from that, developing that speech and wanting to engage. And often that's a friendship and that unconditional love and companionship. That's it, show him you've got it. So powerful hearing a first word being said. You know, I remember one of the children I worked with hadn't started speaking yet. His first word was dog. I pity the parents on that one, but, I'll take the first word.
Evan, come on.
Dogs for Kids with Disabilities has been going for 7 years and has placed over 70 dogs with children with special needs.
I think Katie is amazing. She is a hero to us. She has changed our lives, and she changes the lives of so many children who do have difficulties, and I think that what she does and what her team does is just beautiful. It's wonderful.
Harvey, come on. Hero's a word that I think it gets used a fair bit, perhaps overused sometimes. But when somebody provides something for you that changes your whole family for the better, I think it's an apt description of Katie. To our family, she is absolutely a hero.